Dear Chartered Accountants, working professionals and students in the domains of Indian auditing, accounting and the tax and regulatory space, welcome to podcast of FCA Deepak Rao, a practicing Chartered Accountant. Hot topic bulletin on Nfra circular stating mere resignation of auditor does not absolve the auditor from responsibility to report suspected fraud. Nfra has recently issued a circular covering the Statutory Auditors Responsibilities in relation to fraud in a company. Based on the provisions outlined in the Companies Act 2013, CARO 2020 and Standards on Auditing, the reporting obligations of auditors related to fraud can be summarized as follows. Statutory auditor must follow the procedures specified under Rule 13 of the Company's Audit and Auditors Rules 2014 to report any instances of fraud or suspected fraud to the Board or Audit Committee within 2 days of his or her knowledge of the fraud. In cases where the reported fraud exceeds or is expected to exceed 1 crore rupees and the auditor does not receive any response or observations from the Board or Audit Committee within 45 days, the statutory auditor is required to submit a report in the specified form ADT 4 to the Secretary of Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India. Even if the statutory auditor is not the first individual to uncover the fraud or suspected fraud, they still have a responsibility to file Form ADT 4 with the central government in accordance with Section 143 subsection 12 of the Companies Act 2013. The act of resigning does not relieve the auditor of their obligations to report suspected fraud or fraud as required by law. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.